All right, hey everybody, it's David Kramer, and this is my introduction video to Dave's Home Gym. Uh, Now I don't even know what I call it, but Dave's Home Gym video channel on YouTube. Which of course, yeah, you're watching it on YouTube right now, so of course, uh, this is I- my dungeon. Now I've seen people talk about their dungeons, and I have actually seen people whose dungeon is even more dungeony than my dungeon. But this is where I'm going to put on videos. I have started a blog about starting a home gym and furnishing a home gym, and I'm not an expert in everything. I have to, learn stuff too. But I'm gonna have a. If you're interested in starting a home gym, I'm gonna try to get it from this right here, where it's unfurnished and gritty and dirty and rusty and just how I like it, because I love weightlifting. I'm not a machine person, but I will do some uh, reviews on what the best machines would be. Now, I'm not going to be buying these machines, but I'm going to be going off of reviews of other people, which I don't know if that there would be the best. I'm not, like I said, to have a machine. I did have a Smith machine over here in this area where I have the fan, and I got rid of that because I was working out on that, and I was doing squats, and when I started getting up in the 365, 385, the next thing I knew that this Smith machine turned into it was getting smaller and smaller. But I've got all kind of bars. This here is a safety squat bar. Okay, now I haven't used that in a while. I used that because I bought it because I was having shoulder issues, and getting, you know, getting to a point where I'd have my arms like this, and doing benches and doing military presses ended up messing my shoulder up that bad that I couldn't get it into position. So I started using the safety squat bar, and that helped to work. Now I am back. I rehabbed my shoulder. I messed my shoulder up a couple times. One last year, the beginning of last year, I messed it up because I have a coal furnace, and I had to rack to get the ash down, and it got stuck, and I ended up getting pissed and messing my shoulder up. That most of the year I had to use. That's why I bought the Rogue. I have a Rogue football bar, which is what I am going to use for the bench press until the day that I can't bench press anymore. This one here is a Titan, and I bought the two different kind because I was on Amazon, and I had been watching this guy using the football bar, the Cambridge football bar, and I thought I need one of them because it's a longer range of motion, and I like doing my pause benches with that bar because that there gives me a longer range of motion. So it's going to help me with this bench because I suck at pressing exercises. I finally was able to, this here thing, I was finally able to do military presses uh, after the shoulder rehab. But the thing is, I lost weight. I went from like 280 down to 210, between 210 and 215. So I lost strength. Now the deadlift, okay, I have this here. These are wagon wheels. Those are from Rogue. And I was using that. This here is deadlift. I always keep the hundreds on there. Those are 100-pound plates. And that's a Texas deadlift bar. But the problem is, the beginning of last year was a bad year for me where I hurt my shoulder. And then I was doing these wagon wheel deadlifts, and I'm working up to it because uh, since I had lost weight, I of course had lost strength. And I was working up, and I got to like 345. I was doing 20s. 365 was good, no problem. 3 reps. 385 was going to be. I was going to smoke that, but I decided to tighten up like a friggin' idiot, and I hurt my back to the point where I couldn't pick it up anymore. So that irritated me. You kind of get like, oh shit, what am I going to do? Well, what I did was I remembered that I had a trap bar. Okay. Now, my trap bar here doesn't have any, as you see, it doesn't have low handles. I used that. And what I did to get the longer range of motion was I used mats. Now, I bought this trap bar, and I forget what the name of it is. I'd have to go up and take a look. But I bought this trap bar with the low handles, and I've been deadlifting with that. And I haven't done that in years, and I got a 405 initially as my max. So I'm working up. I want to get at least 425 the next time. This here is the bar, to put the plates on. The bench just got a plate holder. I have all kind of attachments. I don't use that, curl bar, but yeah. So I'm going to make reviews, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the workout and just show you the different equipment. I'm also on my blog. I'm going to have eventually, when I finally get things working with my blog, I'm going to have it linked to my YouTube channel so you can go over and read some of the articles. And I'm going to have, eventually put links in there for, to monetize it. But yeah. I love the Dungeon. I mean, I got 3 belts. Okay. This here's a real thick one. That's a 4-inch. Wait a minute. I don't know if that's 3-inch or whatever, but yeah. And I had to get that one when I was a fat 280-pound fat ass. And I could get that maybe into the 3rd hole. And once I lost weight, I was able to go back to my old belt and get that into the 7th hole. So that there was nice when you're not a fat ass anymore. I mean, you don't need to, eat like a pig and, whole pizzas at a time and all that shit unless you want to. But anyway, that's the introduction video. And I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing my camber bar, so I am going to do a video of showing that, because I'm going to do demonstrations. And so that's all I got right now. And until next time, this is Dave Kramer, Dave's Home Gym.